Hey y'all, okay, yeah, that's as far as I can go up. So what I'm doing here, y'all, is I'm taking the signature tops of the books, and I'm turning them into something. I'm not letting those go to waste. Just saying. Even this can be used. All you have to do is collage this side, cut off this little, where the hole is. Just cut that piece off, you know. I have a collage here if you want to, or on this side. It's up to you. I like to turn these cardstock ones into like decorative edgings. But seeing how this one's got the writing on that side, I don't know if I'll be able to. But I'm going to put it up there out of the way. These are just pieces that where they show the flip side of this. Like on the back of this page has that. On the back of this page has that, you know. So what I'm doing is cutting these to look like this. Little pockets. Now, I'm just going to toss this over here. Let's see. Now I'm just going to cut this one off. I kind of like, I'm going to go and take this one off. And put that over there. Bring this up here. And that side looks like it's made out of, it's got like a newsprint of some kind. So, and I save these. You can put these on the edge of a paper, on a corner of a paper to make it stronger even. But that looks cute. I'm just going to toss those over there and I'll deal with them another time. Now this one I have to choose. Okay, it's going to have to be this one, or I can do the mint green. Nah, I'm just going to do this one here. So I'm going to have to cut this one off right down the center. And I'm going to do... That's got the polka dots, and that looks like polka dots in the background, though. Definitely want that and that together. So I'm going to use this on another thing. No? Do I use that? Or do I use that? I like this better. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to cut this right here. And this piece here, when I cut it off, I can use it at the bottom maybe of that page where that goes on. Trying to get my thing to work right. It wants to give me issues. I looked to see what the prices were the other day. I don't know if it's anyways, when I went to Hobby Lobby for one of these, it's $24 and some change. So about $25 if you want to get one of these at Hobby Lobby. And it has this little fold out thing. I have to put my own marks up here on the top, because when you lay out a piece of paper here and you can't see all these, you barely see this. So all these, you need to see that, and it's just plain yellow right there. Now if I had a long piece of paper and it covers that, you see what I'm saying? And this is not there, these marks, it would be solid yellow, I mean orange, I'm not yellow, orange. And you wouldn't even know. I did these lines. So that's the only thing that I don't like about this, is that they didn't make the marks up here. And even if they did it up here, you can't see it, you know, if you're down here, which they don't have it up there anyway. But yeah, you can't see these marks here. So I put them here instead so that I can whenever I'm cutting and stuff. So that's the only issue. You'll have to write your own markings here if you needed to do that. Just saying. Yeah, where was I at? Okay. But yeah, these are $24.99, and they actually have the what do you call it? The blades right there with them. These are eye blades that come with these. If you've already bought you one of these and you're wondering what the blades are because you threw away your packaging, it's eye blades. So just letting you know. And you can get them on Amazon if you choose to. Oops, I knocked something off there. Oh, I need to go put that in yonder. I keep forgetting. Anyways, Yeah. I'm going to save those 2 words there. Yeah. I'm going to keep these just like they are. Just like that. That can be a pocket, or I can turn it sideways and make it into a tag. So I'm just going to leave it as is. Yeah. And I can turn these into tags. So I hope y'all have been fine. Hope y'all have been doing well. I have been doing a lot of organizing in this room. Trying to get it cleared out, you know, of crafts. Because this is a new love I love now. This is going to take my focus. And yeah. And I have a new journal I want to start on. Like, I'd love to start on it now. Like, do it instead. But I need to really do some organizing in this room before I get started on another journal, because this room is just atrocious with stuff. You know, it's just, everything's everywhere. And I can't find what I need when I need it. You know? So, yeah, just thought I'd share that with y'all. These can be turned into small tags, if you didn't know. And these are just the fronts of the booklets. These. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, there's some down there, but it's too far down. It's like the front end of these. Oh, golly. It's like the front end of these. You see how they got these things? You can cut those out and turn them into tags. Don't throw them away. And this one has the like matte finish to it. It doesn't have a shine like these do. These have a shine to them. But these are white on the back. Blank and everything. So you can turn them into little tags. Leave them as is if you want to. It's up to you. Do whatever you want. It's your stuff. But yeah, that's what they basically are. I gotta get that back down there. Without knocking all the papers out backwards to the back. And then I have to move everything again. Because I got this shelf, and this shelf, it's like a wire shelf kind of thing. Not quite, but kind of is, but kind of isn't. It's like a real thick, it's hard to explain. Anyways, the way they made the shelf, it has a backing to it for the shelf is about that tall. And there's a big gap from the top of that little shelf all the way up to the next shelf. And so I can stack that many pieces of paper. And yes, I have a lot of paper. But I can stack that much paper. Problem is, if I put one at the top, it's liable to go on through. So, oh, I already did that one. So I have to be careful and not do that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go through the back, on the back side. You know, not back side, but on the side. And that will drive me a little bit crazy. Or I'll have to take all those papers out just to grab and pull those in. I don't know. Hopefully I don't have to do something like that. How have y'all been doing with your crafting and getting your journals together? Or how have you been? What are you doing while I'm doing this, or when I'm making my journals? What do y'all do? You know, let me know things like that. You know, I'm no different than the other ladies. You know, I'd like to know and hear from my viewers the same. And I love comments. I respond right away. I don't respond to rude comments and stuff. I don't. I'm not going to take time out to do that. That's just stupid. That's a waste of time. When somebody's in a bad mood, you know, keep it to yourself kind of thing. That's what I always say. Husband, we try to do things together, and he's in there. He's kind of wanting me to play the video game with him. I think he does. He might not be. He might be crashed out of sleep in there. He hardly gets any time off. And today we went shopping. I went shopping. He slept in the van while I went inside. He stayed out in the van. I left it running, pouring, with the AC going. I love our car. After we got it overhauled, I think that's what it's called, where you go and you get it maintenanced. I guess maybe that's the word. And that was in 2020. And we put like $4,000 worth into the car, because that's what you should do. You should baby your vehicles, because they're taking care of you. You know, they're getting you back and forth to work. They're getting you to the beach, or they're getting your kids to the, practices and to school and yada yada. You know, take care of them. Yeah, a lot of people might say against that. Oh, stop telling people to drive cars and they need. What are you going to make them walk? With the way pollution is in the world, yeah, it's because of, most of it's because of cars, but, you know what I mean. I told my husband, if prices for gas keep going like they are, we're going to invest in a horse and axe. Keep it in our backyard. I ain't playing. I used to ride my horse all over town when I was a teenager. I didn't have no problems to do so. And everywhere I went, everybody, all the kids would want to, even the adults wanted to take pictures with the horse, because they hadn't really been around a horse. I need to get that off. I need to get the alcohol. I love the alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Whenever you get glue or something like that on a picture, you just use the alcohol and it gets it right off. Just don't rub too hard, because you can take the beautiful picture off. Even though this one's got old pictures of old cameras, and I don't really care about that. Yeah, it's taking it off. No, it's not. Usually it does. Yeah, it's not doing very well with it. Okay, whatever. Anyways, that's something else too I want to share with y'all real quick. Is how I clean my mat. Do not use fingernail polish remover. When you use fingernail polish remover on this mat, you're going to lose your colors and your writings and your little dots and stuff that help you estimate where, such inches is, There we go. Now I got some little cards I can work with. But what I do, I'm going to do this real quick so I can show y'all real quick, is I just move that out right there. So take this alcohol. I buy the Dollar Tree version, and I keep these big jars, big containers like this, even though this is not 70%. This is like 30%, or 3%, I think. I forget. I got this for making ink with. And that's the reason why it's 70%. You're supposed to use 90% alcohol for inks, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I did. I used the 70 though. And all I do is this. And it cleans inks off. It cleans your sticky stuff off. Even your, the only thing is be able to handle the smell. But yeah, it gets all that gook off. It makes them nice and pretty again. That's how I keep this one looking good, at least. Best I can anyway. This I can't help. That's all with my slicer. I'm actually thinking about, because I have a brand new one. And I was going to put it on here whenever I don't need to cut. When I need to cut, take it off and then use this one to cut on. That's what I was thinking about doing. But I don't know if I'll remember that when I'm doing it. Okay, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to cut this. And seeing as how the G is so close to the S, I'm going to have to cut a little bit of it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Right on the bottom of that G is where I'm going to go. Right on the bottom, but right above those letters. You'd think these companies would leave it to where we could actually use those things, be able to put to use a lot of these things like this, So they don't go to waste and fill up the landfill fields. Turn it sideways. I've been trying to find a stamp that says vintage on it, because I like the one that Pam that has one that says that. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. And this, I'm just going to toss away. This one I'm not, because it's thick, and I can scallop the edge of that and make it into an edging to one of my journals. I mean, yeah, to one of my journal pages. And there's that. That's done. Now, these. I'm just letting y'all see what I'm doing. You know, what I have to do every once in a while. Clean that out. These are my containers. I find these at the resale stores most time because, I mean, they go to waste if you don't. So I always grab them, and they get broken at the resale stores. So I grab the ones that will clip. If they don't clip, I don't grab them. And I use these whenever I'm doing my fussy cutting. I keep one of these beside me in the bed. And yes, I fussy cut in the bed while I'm watching my videos. But this one's got a page on the back. This is a digi from someone online that I bought a long time ago. And I don't even think she sells anymore online. I don't know. She might, but I can't remember her name. Yeah, they're real pretty, but I like ones like this because it actually looks like art pieces, you know, like drawn or painted flowers. You know, it looks like a digi that you would make. Some of these look like a real flower. Like that one looks like a real flower, and I don't like that. I want them to be like this, like antiqued, dull, you know, like this. Those are paintings of flowers. Now, these are digis as well. And again, don't ask me who it is. I buy these and forget that they're inside these things. Now, the ones back here, this is the ones I was talking about before in a video, and I forgot all about it. Put those up there. Those might be, no, I don't think they are. I was going to say Shabby Dabby Doodah. I found a woman on Pinterest that is, and it's not just her, there's other ones too that collabed with her to create these. And her and the other ones are actually making a free digi. You can find them online. And I'm not selling these. I'm making these for myself. So, just saying. But I do prints of 2 so I can back them on each other. This is on cardstock. See, there's 2 of that one. And what I do is I fussy cut these out, glue them together, let them sit underneath a book flat, and the glue will harden over time and make it nice and flat. I use these for my ribbons, for my laces, for my, even the little ones I use for strings, you know, like thread. There we go. And then we have the bigger ones back here, a little bit big, and then large. I think this is the one that's that one. But I did it by itself, so it makes it larger when you do it by itself. At least with my paint. My paint does that. And so I made it large enough that I can put my fabric strips on there too. And I do as well with 2, usually. I don't know what the other one is. There it is. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. See, there's 2 of that one. There's 4 there. I can put those 2 and 2 and 2, you know, like 2 together, 2 together. And here's the second one for that one and that one. And this is a pretty one. Got some lilac on there, so pretty. Yeah, that's what I do. I just sit and I fussy cut these out because I need to do some more because I have a whole bunch of more fabrics that I need to cut up. I kind of want to sell fabrics, but I don't know if anybody would want any fabrics from me or not, if they would buy them. Same thing with tissue paper. I have tons of like packs of papers that are vintage that I've gotten from the resale stores and then there's ones that are brand new, up-to-date versions that I got from the Tuesday morning, and they no longer sell that version, you know, and I can make packs of like 10 to 20 in a pack for like $5, $6 tops. And as long as you pay for the shipping and just pay me back for, you know, just for my time and effort, you know, to do that, you know, I can do that. Just saying. Just saying. These are some of my very first digitals that I did, though. That's why they're not like I want them to look. But they're cute. They're too, I don't know. Like those are on regular paper, that's why they're so pale. Where these are more vibrant. These are done on photo paper. These are not. Well, that one is. That's done on photo paper. But that one's not. That's been done on paper. Copy paper. And if I'm not mistaken, that is from one of either Chubby Dabby Doodahs or her name is Miriam, I think. Something like that. She has a digital on her freebie site and she gives those out. Anyways, there's a bunch of them. I just don't care for the other parts of her digis, just her butterfly. And it was a freebie, so I thought, why not? Now I need to glue these onto solid white backgrounds. And it's already 10 minutes coming, you know, I'm fixing to have to, you know, worry about that in a second or two. What about this? Would that look good if it's on that? That might be okay. Let's try that. Okay. Now, just going to go across the bottom. I'm just going to go like this. Okay, making sure I got all the corners and edges of the tops, side, and this side. Now, put that there. Hopefully I don't get cut off and y'all don't know what I'm doing. See where I'm at. Okay. Now I bought this, but you can also use cards to do this with if you didn't know. Just keep any kind of like gift cards or any like cons, you know, things like that, and you just go like this and it'll flatten it out. These I found, I seen them at Hobby Lobby today in a kit. You can get these for $1 at the Dollar Tree. They're in the craft area though. I don't know. I think they're called craft squares. But yeah. Okay, that one's done. All I gotta do, see some pockets of air. I don't know. I think that's not. I think it's underneath. Anyways. Make it a little easier on myself. Over there. Keeping an eye on the time. Oh, what am I doing? Just gonna even them out. About there. There we go. Yeah, I was looking at that at the cutters because I need to get a new one, because that wire in there has bent and it doesn't always give me a flat surface, a flat cut. There we go. Yeah, I can just start cutting these each. I wonder if I can still cut that piece off. A lot of times I can't. I did it. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I've talked to myself until I can't talk no more. There we go. This will be the back and the fronts. That's the backs. I think that looks pretty good. Just got to cut the corners off. That's easy to do. I would use my little cutter, but I don't know if it's that length or anything. And it just makes it easier and solid, so I don't have to worry about cutting the wrong way. Flip it over. Get it from this side. Okay. I need to make this flat because this was the middle one and it didn't cut right because the other ones were taller. And then we can take this one, yeah. You can see how that's a hole puncher one. Just grab my hole puncher, took the back off so I can see what I'm doing. And there we go. There's the one. Looks good. I like it. And then you decorate it your own way. Just gonna go ahead and do these. There we go. Those two are done. Gotta figure out which one it was. This is just a gift card that I cut different sizes off for myself. I talk about this in my videos all the time. And if you do happen to use this idea and tell others, tell them where you found it from, because this is an idea that I came up with to use that. I've seen other people using the idea, but nobody ever gives me credit. You know, I'd like to get credit for something too. All the other ladies do. Anyway, I'm just playing with you. If you don't want to give me credit, that's fine, I guess. No big deal. And there's our tags. Battery's about to die on this camera now. I mean, on this battery now. Okay, so now I need to put something back on here as well. I'm going to go with a different kind of color for the back of that. Or not. I don't know what. I'll figure that out in a minute. And these, I think I'm going to use the same stuff. Oh yeah, that'll look good on it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with those. And those have scallops to them. Well, this one does. That's a scallop, so that one's going to take me time. These I can cut really easily. Yeah. Now, this, I don't know if this thing is going to cut off on me or not. Hopefully it doesn't. Move that like that. This is perforated. This is packing paper. I didn't know. I don't know if it's called packing paper or like if you're packaging items, you know, and sending it to people. I think that's what it's meant for. Who knows? I'm just going to go here and glue these. If I don't say it and the camera cuts off, I just want to get it on out of the way. I just want to say thank you for everyone that has watched my videos. It means a lot to me. It really helps my channel, helps me to grow. And yeah, and I thank you for that. And you are part of the family, of the Crafting Patty family. And everybody's likes have always helped my channel to grow as well. Your comments, if you ever comment, believe that little comment helped my channel to grow. And even to the haters and the trolls. Even your comments and stuff help my channel to grow. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Even though you can't see it, the algorithm can see it, and it helps my channel grow and be seen, because the algorithm gods basically deem it seeable. So make sure you do that, and hit that bell notification if you don't want to miss a video that I upload. Be sure to hit that bell notification so you won't miss them. With that said, I thank you all for watching, and y'all have a great day. Comment, share, do all the good stuff for me and help me out. Thank y'all. I love you for watching. There, got it out of the way, just in case it cuts off. Then, bye. Bye, y'all. I think it's going to cut off.